the brand new.
Hi, Dr. Chai. Nice to meet ya.
Dr. Chai is just joined the practice, just graduated in December of last year, right?
Yep.
2021, got her license in January. She's working here at the office, treating patients, coaching classes over in the gym, teaching correct movement, loving life.
Oh, yeah.
Chiropractic background is that she's D1 lacrosse player from Slippery Rock University, double ACL surgeries, correct?
Yep.
So some knee injuries from athletic non-contact injuries or contact?
Yep, non-contact.
Non-contact. So she's been learning a little bit about correct movement with the go-to technique, with the go-to running, rehabilitative exercises like in the rocker position and stuff to help improve the flexibility of her legs, balance throughout her pelvis, her low back. You guys are going to see how we get her adjusted on camera, and then she's going to adjust me today as well. So, how have you been feeling?
Pretty good, besides the allergies.
The allergies. Springtime is popping out here in Pittsburgh. So some of you guys, excuse me, might be from California, Florida, Texas, whatever, where we got nice weather, but here in Pennsylvania, it's wet, it's cold, and then it's warm, and then it's wet and cold again, and then it's warm again. So getting adjusted to the weather, but Dr. CHYNNA's got a little bit of tension up in the right neck, the right shoulder. Posture looks like it's improved already since starting here.
Big time.
Big time. Developed a little bit more mindfulness in some of your exercises.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. What made you want to get into the field?
So, for the longest time, I thought I was going to do PT. Did pre-PT track in undergrad in Slippery Rock. But then, at the end, after 4 years, I decided, maybe I can do a little more. I don't know if I want to just sell myself on PT yet. So I took a gap year, and I shadowed a bunch of PTs, chiropractors, kind of anywhere I thought I might have interest in the field, and decided that I really liked doing the rehab aspect, the exercise aspect of everything, but I wanted to do a little more, and I thought I could do that with chiropractic. So I went to a couple other chiropractors, still shadowed, then saw a couple of schools and decided on the Northeast College of Health Sciences, which was New York Chiropractic College at the time.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. CHYNNA went to school during kind of a tough time with COVID, with some online classes and...
Yeah, I did a year of online classes, basically.
Ugh. So when I was in school, it was a lot of obviously in person. COVID changed things for all of us, obviously, and probably had to alter some of your learning style, some of your studying style, but still had enough hands-on work, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in chiropractic school, guys, if you're interested in it, definitely shadow. If you go to a chiropractor, ask to pop into the office a day or a couple days so you can see how the office works. If you've never been to a chiropractor, you definitely should start going. But with chiropractic school, we start with hands-on therapy, with hands-on classes right from first trimester, right?
Yes.
And what was that? It was called palpation?
It was intro to palpation and psychomotor.
Psychomotor?
Yeah.
Which is your speeder board and stuff?
Yep.
Oh yeah, the old speeder board. So right from the get-go, you guys come out of college. I think every state now has to require a bachelor's degree. A lot of the chiropractic schools have mixed bachelor/doctorate programs now. For me, and I don't know about you, but I did my 4 years undergrad of bio pre-med and then jumped right into chiropractic school. Is that what you did too?
I was exercise science.
Exercise science. So exercise science major 4 years though, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then straight into chiro school, which is 3 years and...
Yeah, I think it's about 3.5.
Yeah. But it's straight through. So we had trimesters. Trimesters are three different kind of programs per year, and there's 10 trimesters, is that right?
Yep.
So 10 trimesters to graduate with your DC degree, your Doctor of Chiropractic degree. And then you wait for the state to grant you your license, and then you start seeing patients.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. CHYNNA started here about 3 months ago now.
I think 2.5.
2.5 months?
Yeah.
and had to get her license. I think it took a little longer. It took 3 or 4 or 5 weeks, something like that. The state was a little backed up, but right away started getting her hands on clients and adjusting and palpating. And this girl has hands of steel. Yeah, strong fingers. Everybody comes in and says, Dr. CHYNNA's hands are so powerful. How does she do that? And in the field of chiropractic, it's, I don't know what the percentage is mixed wise, like male versus female. And
yeah, I want to look into that. But...
yeah. People come in here and they say, how tall are you?
I'm 5'1".
5'1". And I'm like 5'8", and my buddy, he's a chiropractor, he's like 6'4", he's huge. Everybody can do it, no matter your size. It's all about the speed, the technique, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And Dr. CHYNNA's developed incredible adjusting skills, like so awesome from day one, which is crazy because it takes time, and she's just going to develop as a better chiropractor. Already great, but her hand skills, her speed skills, her technique skills will continue to improve. What do you think the hardest part of chiro school is?
The hardest part, honestly, I'd say is having to figure out how to learn all the information they throw at you at once.
Yeah. Tons of book time, right?
Yes.
Tons of tests, tons of terminology, Latin terminology.
Mm-hmm.
Physiology courses, exercise science courses, nutrition courses, palpation is like your hands-on therapy. Mm-hmm. She said psychomotor skills, that's like your, hey, here's how you adjust. HVLA, right? High velocity, low amplitude. Some rehab courses as well.
Yep.
Neurology.
Yep, there's a bunch of neuroscience in there.
We had, when I was in school, we had 3 trimesters of anatomy, which you also had, right?
Mm-hmm.
And did hands-on dissections.
Yes. We have the cadaver lab.
The cadaver lab. Do you remember the smell?
I do.
The formaldehyde. So, cadaver lab at our school, she says it was Northeastern. They switched names. It was New York Chiropractic College, and now they call it Northeastern College of Health Sciences, right?
Northeast College of Health
Northeast.
Sciences.
And one of the cool parts, just like med school, is at our school, and some schools are different, they do like more video courses, but we had a full functioning anatomy lab with cadavers. So we got to do hands-on dissections. Trimester 1 is, spine, I believe?
I believe it's the back. Yeah.
And then 2 is extremities.
Yep, extremities and the head, I believe. And then 3 was
like abdomen
and chest. Yeah. And it was a learning curve for sure when you first get in there, but it really does help. It helps you get a better picture and better view of all the muscles. And
the body, man, the body. So when you come out of chiropractic school, you look at people in an entirely different way.
Yes.
You see them as people, but I also see them as muscles and bones, right? Mm-hmm. Kind of like you develop this like X-ray vision of what the human looks like, which is incredibly powerful, and it's really cool. You guys can probably see like the pictures on the wall, the skeleton and the muscles, and that's how we educate patients on why they're in pain, muscle imbalances, skeletal imbalances, and ultimately altered neurology, the way that your brain functions, and the way that your brain patterns your movements. Chiropractor's job is to restore function, improve range of motion, reduce pain or decrease pain. Look down for me. Look up, look down, look up, look down. I'm sorry if I mess up this nice braid you have.
No, you're good.
Look down for me. Look up, look down. Look up. So some things that cause vertebral meaning the bones in your spine, your neck, your mid-back, your low back. Stress. Number 1, stress. Stress in your movement, stress in your posture, stress in your diet, stress in your life. in chiropractic school and a lot of like complementary medicine, we learn about the triad or the 3 T's. And the triad is going to be your physical, your chemical, your emotional. The physical health, how does your neck feel? Is this sore right there?
Yeah.
So there's a little physical stress up here, a little muscle irritation, a little vertebrae misalignment, or a little vertebrae stickiness. 2, your chemical, what's your diet like? Are you eating a pro-inflammatory or an anti-inflammatory diet? And 3, your emotional, are you practicing pro-inflammatory or anti-inflammatory thoughts? Are you working in an environment that's, you know, pro or anti, or are you living in an environment that's pro or anti? So our goal is to help you guys reduce your stress in all 3 areas: the physical, the chemical, the emotional. The 3 T's, your toxins, your thoughts, your trauma. Look down for me. Toxins in the foods that we eat, the chemicals that we put into our body, the thoughts that we create. Thoughts like, I can do this versus I can't do that. And we are just like inundated, we're flooded with good and bad thoughts from our friends, our family, the media that we read and watch, the doctors that tell us, oh, you have this injury, you can't do this exercise anymore. And in many times that's just not the case. It's like, yo, let's get you moving better. Let's work on your diet. Let's work on your posture. Let's work on your emotional health. Let's get you to feel better overall. Rest right there. Look down. Guys, what we're doing, just a little bit of cervical spine, soft tissue work just to help loosen up some of the musculature around the cervical spine before the adjustment. Look down for me. And both myself and Dr. CHYNNA have been in this beautiful Pittsburgh weather, which was 70 2 weeks ago, and then it snowed like 6 inches, and now it's 70 again. So people here in Pittsburgh's allergies have been cruising.
Oh.
Ugh. And so we feel a few little lymph nodes on Dr. CHYNNA's left side of her neck that get a little swollen up. And so some soft tissue work, some deep tissue laser, some stretching, some exercising helps us to drain all that bad stuff out of the head, out of the face, out of the neck, down into the body so that we can ultimately eliminate it. Look down, look up, look down. Nice work, dude. All right, look up straight, look down straight. Look up straight, look down straight. Look up straight, look down straight. Look up, look down. 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 And Dr. Chai right here, much like myself, much like so many other people, has just a little bit of right side, like a little bit of right side dominant muscle irritation. What we're doing now, just some general upper trap treatment where we are getting the thumbs back into the erector muscles. Look up straight, look down straight for me. Look up straight, look down straight for me. Look up straight, look down straight for me. Nice. And just getting a little bit of soft tissue treatment to help loosen up the thoracic erectors right here. Let's go face down into it. You guys see how we typically kind of evaluate or assess the lower extremity? We check the symmetry between the ankles, the feet, how the left foot pushes gradually, how the right foot pushes gradually, how the left foot toes in a little bit, and how the right foot toes in a little bit. And how does this left side feel for you, Doc?
Pretty good.
Good. And how's the right side feel?
Good, maybe
also
a little tighter.
A little bit tighter.
Mm-hmm.
This left side bounces a little bit. This right side bounces just a little bit more. So we got a little bit, and then we'll see how this feels okay.
Mm-hmm.
How's this feel here okay as well?
Mm-hmm.
There it is, right in there.
Yep.
A little bit. So left side is sore or not sore?
Not as sore.
Not as sore. So a little bit of plantar fascia dysfunction on the right side, a little bit of irritation. Definitely some little bit of fibrous adhesion down here that we're going to recommend that she rolls out with a lacrosse ball or a bar or a neuro ball we really like. But you guys can just see like her passive lie right here is kind of like this foot's here, this foot's a little here. So minor imbalances, don't really have any low back pain.
No, not really.
Not really. So sometimes things just get a little out of balance to where, you know, if it's like me and her, like we're skeletal perfectionists. We want to be balanced everywhere. I want to be balanced everywhere. I don't really have any low back pain ever. Dr. CHYNNA probably doesn't either. She gets adjusted, she stretches, she exercises on a regular basis. But there's always little areas of improvement that we can make throughout the body just to really help loosen everything up and get everything as best functioning as possible. Deep breath in. Exhale down. Whole way down. 1, relax here. 2, breath in. Exhale down for me. 1, relax here. 2, good, breath in. And exhale down gently. Nice. And 1 more in. And exhale out. All right, 1, 2, good. So easy adjustments throughout the thoracic spine. And then first we're gonna hit, the glute medius with a little bit of hypervolt, because why not? Because it feels good, right? And everybody, all of us get a little tension that builds up like right through here. So a little hypervolt to the lateral hips before the low back adjustment will help to reduce some of the tension in the pelvis. Gets good blood flowing, gets good, as you've heard the term resonance or movement or vibration, good energy through the pelvis. Should help us to loosen up and get a little bit better SI joint and lumbar spine adjustments. I think the other important thing, Doc, is like the power of touch for people, right?
Yes, definitely.
And a little like hands-on therapy, not only does it help to reduce like and eliminate like the muscle tension and the skeletal misalignments, but just getting some pressure through your spine, it's so good for your body to just kind of flatten out on the table and stretch out on the table.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go ahead and face me over here, left side up for me. We're gonna straighten the bottom leg and down the top leg nice and gently. And we're gonna cross easy here and here. And we're gonna put this like this. Take a deep inhale for me. Exhale out gently. 1, 2, nice. Other side for me. My goal and our goal, I think, with adjustments is to right away, with one adjustment, improve the range of motion. Breath in, exhale out, relax through here. Nice, flattening back. Just a little bit of range of motion, a little bit of release in the joint capsules helps blood and fluid to get moving throughout the body. Can instantly help for a number of patients to relieve pain, gradually reduce degenerative conditions, which you guys, the major degenerative condition you hear about is like arthritis. The joints wear and tear, they break down, they get rusty. Nice. Dr. CHYNNA's got super healthy toes, flexible feet. One more here. Nice. And one more here. Bend knee. Gentle through the knee. Good. Move hands up a little bit. Back down. And this leg up. Nice. And knee here. And guys, here we're just checking like how the hip feels, and she's pretty solid. She's got knee up to chest nice. Maybe a little bit of like hip impingement, a little bit of pressure in the front of the hip. We have Dr. CHYNNA on video on her run analysis. We know that she needs to work a little bit on her release position. The release position is going to be that toe in, heels out. when we're running, when we're walking, you guys can check out the Go To channel for a little bit more information there. They got tons of great videos on pro athletes and indigenous tribal people and how the hips and the feet and the legs are supposed to move in a nice spiraling pattern. All right, nice work. Hands on thighs. And last but not least, little baby neck adjustment for her. We're going to turn just this way, like this. And now one more overhand, just right there. Okay, getting a little better. Nice work. Tall sit. All right, guys. How many times did you get adjusted in school?
Oh, too many to count.
Too many to count? A couple times a week at least?
Yeah, for sure.
So that's the cool thing when you go to chiropractic school. You have so many classes where you have to be like hands-on. It gets exhausting. And you're like, ah. Right?
Yeah.
And everybody's like, can I practice on you? Can I practice on you? Can I practice on you? So if you plan on going to chiropractic school, get ready to get touched and moved and stretched and all that good stuff. All right, Dr. Dan, Dr. CHYNNA, bump it. Great work. We'll see you guys on future videos.